Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Dino again on away days. Just a quick one because I was going to do this on my last episode with the Premiership gradings, but my timer ran out on my device. So I just thought, let me do a separate one for my team of the season. I'm not going to dwell on it too much. I'm just going to name my starting 11. I have done subs, and I'm also going to do my player of the year, my young player of the year, and my manager of the year, as well as mentioning a few other players that didn't make my team, but feel that they had a good season, and we should watch out for them next year. So again, I'm not gonna be on this too long. I'm just gonna just go straight into it. So basically, I chose a different formation. I wasn't gonna go over 4-2-3-1, but I thought let me do something different. I decided to go with a 3-3-4-1-2 formation. Um, you'll see why, and you're going to see why, because it's just when it came to the defense, it was just going to be a bit of a iffy situation when it came to left back. But in goal, I've got Real in goal for Arsenal, 16 clean sheets. You know, I had to pick him. Um, some people might think I'm going to be biased with my style, but I actually ain't being biased at all. I'm actually going with a team which I'm with a player who just caught my eye this season, and just like everybody else. Three-man defence. Ben White, Willis Lima, and Gabriel. Again, all Arsenal at the back, and to be perfectly honest, I don't think anyone can really argue with it, considering Arsenal had the best defence this season. They were solid at the back. Saliba was elegant, just shows elegance and composure at the back in defence. Then you got Gabriel, who's just no nonsense, like a brute, but still has his little times where he just likes to tidy things up. Ben White again. He was born as a centre back, but he's now playing at right back, and he just with Ben White, he just finds those passes. He finds those passes when he's that right back, and he has a good chemistry on the right with Saka. But I'm playing a three-man defence for these three, purely because of these three. Again, Arsenal only conceded what 17 goals a season, 16, 17 goals or something like that. So, no, less more than that. But, they were very, very solid in regards to what they did defence-wise. Even with the set pieces as well, they were very, very good. So, yeah, that is my defence. We go to our midfield, Rodri and Declan Rice. I think between the both of those two, they really were the standout from everybody when it came to centre midfield and box to box play. Rodri last couple of seasons has been very, very good, very, very solid. Declan coming to a new team, being bought for 105 million, so a lot of pressure on his shoulders for such a big price tag to come to Arsenal. And I remember one of the first few things he said after a couple of training sessions with Arsenal was that he said that he looks at football in a different way. When it came to training with Arsenal, I think he was realising that football was just, more attacking. Because obviously when he was at West Ham, they attack, but just not as much. But, he's come into the team, he's adapted well, he's played well, he's shown a lot of heart and desire. He loves playing for the club, he loves football. Rodri, even with Rodri as well, you can see the passion with Rodri as well. So to have them two in the centre midfield is a blessing. As for me, as my team of the season. In terms of just in front of them, I've gone with Martin Odegaard in the centre, with Cole Palmer on the right and Phil Foden on the left. Although they can all just switch between each other, if we're being honest. But Foden again, like I said before, he's been immense this season, solid, consistent, scoring goals and assisting. So he's been very, very good to watch this year. So he's been very, very good. So I had to have him in the team. Cole Palmer as well. He scored 22 goals this season in the league. If it wasn't for him, as I said before, if it wasn't for him, Chelsea probably would have been a lot lower than what they won the league. But he's come in again. I think he got bought for £40 million from Man City, and even I was like stunned as to how Man City can let him go, and he's gone to Chelsea now, and he's now developed into this player to show everyone around the world what he's capable of, and he's done well, and he's still I think he's still only 19 years of age. So yeah, he's done well, and Odegaard, what can I say about Martin Odegaard? He's just absolute magician on the ball. When I see him play, it's just a marvel just watching him play. And as an Arsenal fan, when you're watching someone like that on the ball and showing such composure and leadership, it's good to have. I think between the three of them, that they're like really, really, they're just really, really formidable attacking players. As I said, I am gonna go on. I have mentioned subs, so you're gonna hear my team in a moment, um, pretty soon. Incidentally, you're watching me on YouTube, so if you're watching YouTube, hello, and obviously the podcast as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, so 3-4-2 is 3-4-1-2. So I've got my two strikers up front of Ollie Watkins and Erling Haaland. I was kind of skeptical about putting Haaland in, to be fair, because he was injured. And Ollie Watkins, he scored goals and he's been assistant as well. But I think to have both of them up front was basically a really good outcome, especially with this team which I've picked. And I mean, I look at the team, I've put down myself, and I look at the team. I think there's a good balance to the team here. I think if you put these boys out and 11, it'd be pretty good. But this is my team of the season. That's my starting 11. My subs again. I've gone on like how it is for match day, so I have picked 9 subs. My subs are Emi Martinez, Virgil van Dijk, Ruben Diaz, Destiny Undogi, Alexis McAllister, Kevin De Bruyne, Saka, Gordon, and Isaac. I had to bring. Saka's been good this season, but I had to put Foden in, and I wanted to put Odegaard in there as well, so I didn't want to overload it with Arsenal players in case someone started thinking of biasness. Alexis McAllister, he done very, very well for Liverpool this season. Virgil van Dijk, what you see is what you get of him as well. Emi Martinez, again, he was doing, he done wonders for Aston Villa this season. Again, Isaac as well on the bench as well. On my bench, Anthony Gordon on my bench as well. I think if whether you guys agree with me or not, I mean, this is mine. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've all got your own team of the season, which I'd love to see. So if you are watching this on YouTube, please put it down on your in the comments. Let me know your starting 11 and your subs as well if you can. It'd be good to read them. I'm always like to read comments and see support. So it'd be very much appreciated. So I hope you enjoyed my team in this season, and subs. Just quickly, I just said I was going to do mentions in regards to some players who didn't make it for my team, who I think deserve to be mentioned. Pickford, Doku, Elise, Eze from Crystal Palace, Dominic Solanke from Bournemouth, Trent from Liverpool, Manuel Fernandes from Manchester United, Leon Bailey, Romero, Jared Bowen, and Mohamed Kudus. Those are the other players which I just thought I'd mention as well because I think they deserve their flowers for this season. For that they've been through. If you feel there's any other players that I could have added on, do let me know. Like I said, I'd love to hear what you guys have to think and say. Be great to hear from you. Player of the year is Phil Foden. I don't think there's any disagreement with that one. Young player of the year for me is Cole Palmer. Again, I think between the both they've both been brilliant. Manager of the year, I've gone with Unai Emery for doing what he's done with Villa. He's done some good work up there in Birmingham. getting Villa from basically being a relegation to get them up into a Champions League spot is a huge achievement. And I did give Villa an A for that in my grading. So I think just deserves to be manager in that regard. But also in terms of a mention, I want to mention Andoni Areola as well from Bournemouth, the Bournemouth manager as well, getting Bournemouth up to um, them heights after they've always been threatening and flirting with relegation. It's good to see they've got themselves up there. So I just want to put in a bit of a mention for him as well, to be mentioned as well. So yeah, guys, that's my team of the season. Just to go back to it: Rare in goal, White, Saliba, Gabriel in defence, Rodri and Rice in the middle, with Palmer and Foden on the flanks, with Martin Odegaard in that cam role, and Ollie Watkins and Erling Haaland up front. And my subs are Martinez, Virgil van Dijk, Diaz, Udogi, McAllister, Kevin De Bruyne, Bukayo Saka, Anthony Gordon, and Alexander Isak. That is my team season and subs. So guys, like I said, there's only going to be a short one for my team season. Let me know yours. I'd love to, or let me know any players who you feel should get mentioned as well. Can always bring that up in another conversation as coming forward. Like I said in my last episode, what a season it has been. Congratulations to Manchester City. Congratulations to Man United for winning the FA Cup. Congratulations to Liverpool for the Carabao Cup. Also, congratulations in the Europa League as well. Who's playing in the Europa League? It was Atalanta. They beat Leverkusen by 3-0. The one game that Leverkusen lost this season, because they did win the German Cup at the weekend. So congratulations to Leverkusen and to Atalanta in that respect. What is on tomorrow? It is the Conference League final tomorrow. I actually don't know who's actually in there. I think it's Fiorentina in the final. I'm not sure who they're playing. But I know the Conference League finals tomorrow, and the Champions League final is on Saturday between Dortmund and Real. So that should be a good game as well. So guys, yeah, those are the last couple of games coming up. Also, a big congratulations to Leicester, to Ipswich Town, and to Southampton for getting promoted to the Premiership. We will see you guys next season, especially to Ipswich Town after being away for so long. So congratulations to you guys. Look forward to seeing you guys in the county of Southwark. And again, I mentioned local teams for me. A huge congratulations to Bromley for getting promoted into League Two. I'm gonna try and see if I can get down to watch a couple of games for you guys in League Two. So for next season. So congratulations to you guys as well. If you're any Bromley fans out there, congratulations as well. All the South London teams are starting to make moves now, so it's quite good. But guys, that's me for today. I'm gonna do another episode in regards to the Champions League final on Saturday, maybe. Do keep a lookout for me as well throughout the summer. Wimbledon's coming, the European Championships coming, the Olympics is coming, and obviously the new season. Fixtures for the Premiership are coming out on the 18th of June, so I will be back for that, and let you know who everyone's playing the first games of the season when the season starts in August, which I believe is August 17th. So yeah, do keep a lookout for these dates in your diaries. But guys, that is me done. Hope you're good. Thank you for listening on the podcast. Thank you for listening and watching me on YouTube. And I will see you guys all on the next one. Take it easy.